Hey guys, what's up? It is time for another summary for Beowulf. We are on book 26 through 30. That's the summaries that I'm working on today. Starting on page 37. Now remember books 21 through 25. Beowulf had defeated Grendel, and then Grendel's mother attacks, and then Hrothgar's all sad again, and then he's like, I need somebody to fight Grendel's mother. Beowulf's like, yo, dude, I got this. And he goes off and he fights Grendel's mother and beats her. And now he's come back and he's getting ready to head home. And that's where book 26 starts. Beowulf spake, the son of Ecgtheow, we seafaring ones come from afar, which now to say that we mean now to make our way to Helac. So Beowulf has celebrated his victory over Grendel's mother, and Hrothgar is giving him all these treasures, and now Beowulf and his guys, they want to go home. So that's what they're going to do. Page 37, they are going home, and he says, if your son Frethik wants to come and hang out with me for a while, he's going to find a lot of friends in my company. Hrothgar says to him, he's like, this second paragraph on page 37. Hrothgar spake to him in answer, now hath the wise Lord sent me these sayings into thy soul. Never heard I a man so young in years counsel more wisely. Thou art strong in might and safe in thought, and wise in thy sayings. I count it likely that if it hap the spear, the fierce battle sword, sickness, or the steel taketh away the son of Hrethel, thy prince, the people's herd, and thou hast thy life, the sea Geats will have no man better to choose for king, for treasure warden of the warriors, if thou art willing to rule the realm of thy kinsfolk. So right there on page 37, we get some foreshadowing. Hrothgar says, dude, you're awesome. You'd make a great king. And they hug and they exchange some more gifts, and Beowulf hops in his boat. And that's where book 36 ends. Or, yeah, 26, sorry. In book 27, Beowulf hops in his boat and he heads home. And he goes to track down Helac, the son of Hrethel, who is his king. And then they talk about the queen, Hygd, daughter of Harith, very young in years, wise and well thriven, though she had lived years but few within the city gates. She was a wild woman. She lived with some of the wild tribes, but she came and became queen of these people. And then they tell the story of this woman, Thritho, on page 39. The whole point here is a comparison between Hygd and Thritho. Hygd is a good queen. Thritho was a bad queen. Really, that's the whole takeaway from that section. That's page 39. That ends book 26, or sorry, book 27. And then page 40, you got books 28 through 30. Now you'll notice there's another footnote there. It's footnote number 26, which is back on page 68, and you should read the footnotes. I want to emphasize that again because this is going to give you a deeper understanding of the text. Footnote 26 says the 29th and 30th divisions are not marked. A capital letter appears at line 2039 where there is apparently no break. So they've just run books 28, 29, and 30 all together, which is appropriate here because books 28, 29, and 30 are really all about the same thing. It's Beowulf recounting the story of his battle against Grendel and Grendel's mother to Helac, and then presenting Helac with some of the gifts that Hrothgar had presented him. So, yeah, page 28 through 30 is Helac. First paragraph is Beowulf finding Helac. Is Helac and Beowulf heading back to his mead hall. And then Helac asking some questions in the second paragraph. Third paragraph, Beowulf starts his story. Fourth paragraph talks about Hrothgar and what had happened to him, and then talking about again more about treasure and um, talking about Hrothgar and how great of a king he is, and then talking about and then page 42 he's talking about Grendel again and his battle against Grendel, and then he says, then I chopped off Grendel's mother's head on page 43, and then says, I came away alive, and the son of Halfdan bestowed on me many a treasure. So books 28 through 30 is just Beowulf recounting the story of what had happened to Helac. That's it. Chapters or books 26 through 30 are pretty straightforward. So keep reading. If you've got questions, email me. Make sure you're working on your questions because you've got a question cluster you have to answer for each one of these reading selections, and I'm going to collect those on Monday, May 18th. So hang in there, guys. Another book reading, another book summary coming up.